Hello, I'm Jane from Loopy Space and I'm coming to you from my home sewing room today. Welcome to another work in progress Wednesday. So, been quite a busy week. Had ironing board cover to finish and that's in the post today. What else have we done? Started doing a bag for a quilted bag for the community classes starting back in September. So I've done a prototype and it's given me a lot to think about, especially as the classes are, it's a beginner's class, so I want to make it as easy as possible to make this bag. So that has been fun. So I've got quite a bit coming on this week as well. So what we've got, so in the series that we're doing, My Handmade Home, she'll be doing a video about this one and what I'm using it for. I'll share that with you soon. I've also got some fabric here. This was sent to me. I think they've made curtains from it. I'm actually going to have a go at making a dress from it. So hopefully that will be this weekend. There is a different colour fabric, same design in the studio. So if this goes well, I'll bring that home and I'll probably get another one out of it as well. So dressmaking isn't my natural place to be. I much prefer quilts and stuff. There's no fitting required, although I do have some clothes that I've made and they have lasted, so it's quite nice to be able to do it yourself as well. One of the things I did promise to share with you is, you remember the Bluebell Wood range of fabric from Lewis and Irene? I've actually got the quilt top together. It needs layering and quilting. But when I was cutting it, there were some little 2.5 inch squares that I had left over. So I've just joined some here, put them into 4 patches and made it. So I'll probably make a little mat out of that. Not sure where that's going to go yet. These little ones that were left over will probably go in the back somewhere, but I'm going to use that. So I'll just show you the quilt. There you go. So it's hanging over the side. Now when I was in the studio, I did sort of try out some different layouts just to see which I preferred. So I just lift it up a bit. So there you go. Just see how it's all come together. I tried out different layouts to see what I preferred, but when I came to it I thought, right, it's used all the fabrics in the range, so using a disappearing 9-patch block. If you think of woods, you think of light coming through, the dappled light coming through. So I thought, well, what I would do is just bring it home. And what I've done is just randomly join the blocks together. So I knew I needed 8 blocks in a row. So I joined them into pairs, then pairs into 4s, and then the 4s into 8. And then joined the rows together. So you get pooling of colours and blocks in different areas, which I think is very much reflects what happens in a traditional old forest or woods that we get here. The only thing I did do was just to make sure that the animals were all facing the same way, and apart from that everything went as it came, so there was no planning involved in that one at all. Quite pleased with how that's come out. So that needs to be taken to the studio. It needs a good press and then it needs layering up and quilting. So that's 2 quilts finished over the last couple of weeks that I need to do that too. Still haven't made the backing for the tartan quilt yet. I've taken the pieces that I had left over into the studio, and I'm hoping that next week I may do that. I've got quite a few classes going on next week, so it may get delayed a little bit. And I think that is probably all the things that are new. What else am I working on this week? Need to work on some foundation paper piecing for classes in September. So this is for the community classes. And then I need to get a list of different techniques that we want to demonstrate through the classes. So it should be interesting for your feedback as well. What sort of information that you would like demonstrated. So I've got a few ideas of what we're going to be sharing. This is a mixed group with so varying degrees of sewing ability and quilting ability. Some like to have projects to work on, some work on their own. So it's a real mix. But wanted to have some techniques that we could demonstrate from week to week that they could use. So over to you. What are you working on? It would be lovely to hear what your projects are. Put them in the comments below. We look forward to reading those. Next week is quite a busy week in the studio. I've got somebody coming in to work on their own projects. We're finishing some of those off. I've got a lady coming in to finish a pram quilt, and then she's going on to make a cot quilt for her new grandchild that's expected anytime soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell below and you'll get notifications when new content is added. I'll be back again on Saturday with some new hints and tips. Look forward to seeing you there. So until next time, do take care.